Hi, and welcome to Travel Adventures with Island Girl and Sailing Adventures with Island Girl. Well, yet again, I'm off on another quest to climb another mountain. This time, I am heading to Australia, okay? So what's in Australia? It's Kosciusko, Mt Kosciusko in Kosciusko National Park. I'm going to be flying into Sydney. And you might ask, what's Kosciusko? Well, it's a mountain I'm doing the 7 world summits. So the Kosciusko mountain is on the list for Richard Bass 7 summits list, whereas Reinhold Messner's list has Carten's Pyramid. But since that's not open right now, which is also Puncak Jaya, that's in Indonesia, and there's a big debate on what the 7 summit is for Australia, Oceania, Indonesia. They still debate over what is the continent, therefore what is the highest mountain on that continent. So I'm trying to do everybody. So this time it's Kosciusko. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm flying into Sydney, which is right here, Sydney, way down here in New South Wales, Australia. That's the territory I'm coming to. And Sydney and Melbourne are right here, all the way at the bottom. And Kosciusko is directly right in the middle. So I'm going to be heading into Sydney, and there I'm going to jump on a bus, and it should be like about an 8-hour ride out to Kosciusko National Park. Anyhow, this is February. I'm going to be spending the month of February down in Australia, which is also their summer, our winter. So it's going to run anywhere from like 70 to 80 degrees, depending on what section of the country I'm in. In the national park, though, as we get up in elevation, Kosciusko is 2,228 meters, which is 7,310 feet. So you're getting up, it's not elevation like Mount Everest or anything like that, but in their wintertime, our summer, it's a ski resort. People are skiing there. So this time of year, it's touch and go. You could have good weather, you could have bad weather, so pack for everything. It could be 40 degrees, 30 degrees, it could have crazy winds. You never know because it's 7,000 feet. Anyhow, well, we're going to start out. I'm just taking a backpack because this climb, it's not major, but you should still be, just be prepared. Because the Australian summer, definitely have your lip balm, your sunscreen, because we're below the equator. So I like to cover all my skin so that you don't it's a crazy sunburn, more intense sun down there. So you want to keep everything covered, and this is how I'm going to pack this time. So I'm picking the lightest pack that I own, because I'm going to carry everything with me. So this one is extremely light and it's waterproof. So I don't have to worry about stopping, covering up my pack, covering up everything. And then I'm going to bring rain gear, okay? I am going to bring my, this is a really nice Gore-Tex jacket, and it has like a little fleece liner, all that stuff. So those, and a lightweight under layer of like wool, and then wool tights. So that's my major layer in case it gets cold while I'm hiking in the forest. Anyhow, another important thing is headgear. What to cover your head with, because of course the intense sun and everything, you want to stay out of the sun as much as possible. And don't forget your sunglasses. I always take like 2 pairs of sunglasses just in case, because you never know. Also, in going to Australia, you need to figure out whether your particular country you're coming from requires a visa to enter Australia. Coming from the United States, yes, you do need a visa. and they're easily gotten online or on your phone. You can just apply to an app. I got mine in like 15 minutes sent to me, so I just printed it out. And if you're going to the land down under, it's good to have your global entry pass, if you have one, your TSA check, all that stuff for re-entering your country. I also have proof of insurance in case anything happens. I also have global rescue insurance for in case anything happens. And of course, I'm bringing my PADI scuba diving card just in case I want to go scuba diving. And don't forget, it's going to be on a different electrical grid as well. So you want your electrical, you want all your charging adapters. I also bring my solar charger as well. This is called the Big Blue. I use it in sailing, but it's terrific. In case you're like out in the outback or anything like that and there's nothing around to charge your phone, charge anything. And this you can plug in like 3 different items. So this is good to bring with you, because also I carry one of these like GPS satellite trackers, so I can send the link to like my Facebook or anything so that all my friends and family can keep up to where I am in the world. And these are really great because in a pinch, you can send a message, send an SOS, but it's good to notify people where you're going. Okay. What I'm going to bring, my lightest weight boots. Okay. These are pretty good. They're Vasque, but I usually use these. It's not like intense hiking. It's only going to be less than a day to get up and back, but it's just the logistics of getting out there that's so tough. And of course, your trekking Tevas. What I'm going to wear, I always pack like quick dry stuff, okay? Things that are like a little light and lightweight and light colored, because you don't want the sun just barreling down on you. You don't want to feel hot. You want to feel cool, breathable clothing, quick dry. Again, I love to use my my rash guards for like surfing or if you go out fishing. These are really, really, really lightweight. They're quick dry, doesn't keep moisture against your skin. And then for your trekking days, I like to use first like a lightweight wool liner in your boots and then a little heavier sock. So don't forget about your socks. Also, a small first aid kit. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pack some like some aspirin, some Advil, things like that, but moleskin. Also some Neosporin in case you get cuts or, you know, in case something happens. But also, Australia is known for having some poisonous critters. And get well established with and well, you know, educated on what is in this country. For instance, lots and lots of poisonous snakes, lots of poisonous spiders. In fact, they have a spider that's like this big called the huntsman spider. It's not like poisonous or anything. It's not going to kill you if it bites you, but it's a big giant spider. So you see something like this, you know, get used to it. But they have the taipan snakes, they have the blue-ringed octopus, they have tons of snakes, tons of spiders that are highly venomous, like they will kill somebody. So definitely know where you're trekking, what's in the area. You know, not everything's a cute little wallaby and a kangaroo. You know, there's lots of dangers. So don't, you know, just say, oh, I'm on vacation, I think I'll just go into the outback and explore, go here. Always be prepared for anything that could possibly happen. So, let's see. Yeah, North-South Wales. Also, what I'm doing is whenever I bring my passport, also get a copy of it, put it in a different section of your luggage or a different section. Always carry water bottles with you and water. And, you know, just all your information just in case. I'm also bringing, of course, the mask because Australia has, you know, a couple different rules than what America had. and some of their things might still be stemming over, or you never know what can happen in a country when you're visiting it for a month or so. So again, don't forget your lip balm because it's very, very dry there. And then don't forget your like your personal effects, you know, your toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm bringing sunscreen. Again, moleskin for your feet in case you get blisters. Copies of everything, you know, and of course you tell everybody where you're going. And I also print out everything because it's some phase during this stay. I'm going to jump on the Greyhound bus for Australia, and in Australia, Greyhound system, it can go all over the country because I've priced some of the trains, and the trains are great. I've always wanted to go on the Gone that goes from like Adelaide to Alice Springs up to Darwin, and it's just a beautiful scenic trip. But in case, I don't think I made the cut for the timing because I leave tomorrow and I think I had to reserve it way ahead. But that's an option. Train system all around Australia is terrific. I'm choosing the bus system because that's how I'm going to get down to Kosciusko from Sydney. And, you know, from there, I got this train pass that you can go all over Australia with. So you can go up to Queensland, you can go down to Melbourne. In fact, I have a friend in Tasmania that I might drop by. I mean, this is as big as America, but we're gonna see how much we can see in a little less than a month. So I leave tomorrow, so excited. Please check in with Travel Adventures with Island Girl and Sailing Adventures with Island Girl because I intend to climb over the Sydney Bay Bridge and go see some sailboats and everything while I'm there. And if anyone has any ideas of things I should see, things I should experience there, let me know. Well, I will see you on the next mountain. Have a good one. Off to Kosciusko and Australia. Woo!